And the three little bears really weren't right. No, pigs. The three little pigs. Good morning, welcome to Stivers Homestead. Hope you enjoyed that nice little sunrise time lapse. Something I'm just kind of playing around with here, checking things out. So on the last video, you saw Jen getting extremely creative in the breakfast area with her pumpkin cinnamon rolls and her flatbread. Well, today's breakfast is brought to you by Meat and Tater Zach. We are having breakfast burritos with bacon, egg, and cheese, and it is one of my favorites. All right, so it's super simple. Get you some burritos, and then put your favorite things inside of it, and then wrap it up and seal it up. So we start with a little egg base. Get it in the center there. Get you a couple pieces of bacon in each one. Once you got them filled up, it is all about the art of the fold. Babe, did you ever work at Taco Bell?
No.
You just worked at Dairy. We just worked at Dairy Queen together, right?
Dairy Queen and Slobster.
Dairy Queen and Slobster. So I worked at Dairy Queen, flipped to Taco Bell, went back to Dairy Queen. Now I tell you what, the only good thing about working at Taco Bell is you know how to fold a daggone burrito. So you want to fold your sides in like so.
Maybe that's why I can't do it, because I never worked at Taco
Right.
Bell.
And then you want to tuck it in and roll it up. And there's your burrito. Bada bing, bada bing. Thank you, Taco Bell. Back in my high school days, Jen and I was talking. What did you make at Dairy Queen?
All the ice cream stuff. Blizzards mostly.
Blizzards. I was a chef. But how much money did you make?
$5.25.
$5.25
when I
an hour.
started?
Yeah, I think so. I think I was $5.15 when I started. You must have got started in the higher rates. But I remember I moved to Taco Bell because they offered me $6.25, and I thought I was the richest man in the world making that much money. Now we can go start at $15 an hour, babe.
Yep.
Too bad groceries cost you about 7,000 times more than they do then.
Yeah.
Get you a hot cast iron going. Gosh, I remember my mom and stepdad, they were so happy that I was working. And I lived with them because, I was still in high school. And they said, well, you got to start paying for your car insurance and your cell phone bill. I took every penny I had.
Yeah.
I said, why am I working? I was like, why am I even working? I took all that I had. I remember to this point, Gary looked at me and said, this bleep ain't free. And so there I did. I worked and made zero money. I was like, this is awful. Made me a better man, though.
Beans and coleslaw together.
Burgers, beans, and coleslaw? Nice. We gotta take another picture, don't we?
Yep. All the pictures.
Hot. That was not sealed. So all you're trying to do is just to get that sealed so it doesn't flop open. So it had been brought to our attention on the last video that we were cryptic in the wrong way on that last video. We are not pregnant. Y'all know that is a struggle that we continue to have, and it has not changed as of yet. So I apologize.
We were not trying to make it sound like that.
We were not at all.
I got a few messages and I was like, what are people talking about? What did I say? And then somebody sent me the clip and I was like, I understand how that could sound like that. But it's not the case.
We're making a lot of food, and I'm gaining weight because we're having to make a lot of food because of the surprise that we're not ready to share, which is not pregnancy. So our apologies. Pot filler. It's a trend, y'all. We never use it at all. It's actually, we use it mainly for holding the camera that you're seeing right now. That's its primary focus that we do. And I'll tell you why. I don't know. I just do. All right, so people with pot fillers, tell us if this is similar to you all. So the water
or if it's just done wrong.
Right, it might just be done wrong. We bought the house like this. So when we turn that on, what's in the line is like brown water. And the only thing I can assume is where it sits and its heat and something like that. It's not clear. So you actually have to run it, dump it, and then you're back to clear water.
It only takes a minute for it to run out, but it's easier to just do it.
It's pointless. If we're having to take it to the sink to dump it, then bring it back and then fill it up with clear water, why not just do it from the sink?
Maybe you know a fix, because I would love to use it. I really would.
Yeah, like I said though, it is like fantastic for holding a GoPro around because we can just like fluid move it where we need to take shots. But that's why we don't use pot filler. And our kitchen's small and the sink's right there, so it's not that huge of an ordeal for us. We also had a few people ask about our wood burning stove insert. A lot of people asked what kind it was. This one also came with the place, but it was quite a selling factor when we bought the house, because we love that. We use this wood burning stove to heat our house, to not turn the heat on in the winter. So even though we have a normal house now, we still try not to use any of the grid stuff if we don't have to. So this is a Lennox, and that is literally all I can find on it. I can't find any kind of other model numbers or anything like that. But it's really fantastic, and the one thing that's great is it has a fan. So you can turn this on, and then that slot and that slot pushes the heat out. So if you got a good nice fire on there, that actually helps get the heat out into your house instead of staying right here. And it really does warm our house beautifully. Hi, Ray Ray.
Hi.
You got cheerleading tonight. And the three little bears really were right. No, pigs. The three little pigs. Bears, my goodness. With the, like, you know how they did, what was it? Hay and then sticks and then brick.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So we have a stone house. This place holds heat like crazy. It gets down to, what, 37, 38 degrees, and we don't even have to run heat.
Yeah.
Like, it stays at about 68 in this house. So that part is fantastic.
Yeah, we have gas heat, like you were saying. And we rarely, I think we used it a couple times last year.
Yeah.
Because the only time it's good to use it is when it's chilly, but it's not too cold.
Right. Like you just want to break the chill in the house, and then you know this house is going to hold it.
If you start a fire in that bad boy, your house is going to be warmed up very quickly.
Yeah, and that's with a small fire. That's not even like at our old place. Like we had to get it roaring all the time. But it was a pole barn. It wasn't sealed as much as this place is. It's kind of like the stick house.
Yeah.
The second house on the Three Little Bears. So it lost a lot of heat. But this one, like she said, you get that thing started and bam, 80 degrees.
I don't think I'll ever live in a not stone house.
Yeah, it's pretty
awesome.
Pretty amazing. I need y'all to do me a favor. This Sunday, the 14th, it's Jen's birthday. The one and only Jennifer Stivers. Now, Jen she's on here when I film her, but y'all primarily get me because she is the hardest working woman I've ever known and I've ever met. She is the glue and the heart of our farm and our family. She is always working hard on homesteading the kids, making sure the house is available and ready, making sure that we are fed, and doing everything to keep us together through meltdowns, breakdowns, laughs, happy times. She truly is our heart. And she's also truly the star of the show. I know it, and it's okay. She's the star of my show every day. So I would like and ask all of you all, if you don't mind, go down in that comment section below and wish Jennifer the happiest of happy birthdays. I love her with all my heart. I know so many of you all share that same feeling of love towards Jen. She has taught me so much as she's taught you all so much when it comes to in the kitchen, into home remedies, into herbs, into how to take care of these animals, because that was her dream. She's the one that she didn't convince me. She's the one that made me fall in love with this lifestyle. And it's a beautiful thing that Jen has honestly created. I might use my hands and build things, but it's her dream and her vision that made this a reality. Because if it was just me, it would have never happened. So help me out here, y'all. Go down there and wish her the happiest of birthdays. All right, it was another good day on the farm today. Isn't that right, Wyatt?
Yeah.
So it's just us three right now. Raylan has a very long cheerleading practice.
Yep.
Little girl's getting her little abs of steel. She's working so hard.
The competition's coming up.
Yeah, it's about to turn competition season. And saying that, we are going to have a little trip
Disney World.
for her. No, that's if they do really well. If her cheerleading group wins, and then they get invited to Disney World to like cap off the season.
Yeah.
But this weekend, we're going somewhere very special for Jen's birthday.
Okay.
She's finally joining me in age, and I'm no longer rocking the cradle. But we're going to somewhere very special. We're going to see if we can take you along. We don't know if it'll be allowed to have that
Yeah.
with us. But we are
a dream come true.
Yeah, very much so. It's something that has inspired us for many times throughout our experience together, really, even before we used to do this. So we're keeping it a secret because we want to kind of surprise y'all once we were able to release it out. But it's going to be a great, great birthday weekend. Yep. And we hope you all have a great weekend as well. Do something fun. Make sure to love, laugh, and then get a little work done if you can. Nikki.
Look.
That's Jill. There's Jack.
Diane somewhere.
Crazy Diane somewhere else. But if you haven't subscribed, make sure to down below.
We love you.
Until the next one.
Bye.
Bye.